Your Sooner.
Runs it himself right up the middle, has a whole 45-40. Watch out, he's in the clear. 30, tripped up at the 25-yard line, or he would have gone the whole way. Deep shot fluttering around the 15-yard line. It's caught, wrapped up, stopped. You can unhitch the wagon. Put the ponies in the barn. Sooner magic still works in the SEC.
Welcome to the Air Comfort Solutions OU Huddle, live from Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue on the Sooner Sports Network from Learfield. Presented by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Also brought to you by Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, bringing you the best in real Texas barbecue. And by the Trails Golf Club, where members become family. Now, the Air Comfort Solutions OU Huddle.
Welcome to Rudy's. Just off the campus of the University of Oklahoma, it is a Victory Monday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sooners took care of Missouri with a dominating defensive performance, and we're going to talk about it for the next 2 hours. Head coach Brent Venables is going to be here in an hour from now. But this first hour is called The Huddle, and of course it is brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Allow me to introduce the crew. You know him as a member of the 2000 National Championship team and the OG of Soul Mission. Josh Norman is in the house.
What up?
There he is. And he is the best sideline analyst on the planet, co-host of the most popular Oklahoma Sooner podcast, the Oklahoma Breakdown. All-American, all Big 12, Worth a winner, Gabe Eichert.
How we doing? Isn't it so much fun when they win?
It's a great time,
It's so
right?
much fun.
It's a great
I
time.
mean, it just sets the tone for my week.
And it's interesting because they're doing it in a way that leaves some questions, right? Because people want to say what's going on with the offense.
And that's fair.
That's fair.
Our fan base, we've seen some really good offenses around here. We know what it looks like. I think we all can agree. Improvements can be made.
Sure, absolutely.
And I expect them to be. But, yes, we choked the life out of Missouri, and it was awesome.
Yes, sir.
I was about to
Just
say,
strangled them.
you can have those questions, but Josh, you still feel like it's a team that's got a defense, and with the way that the special teams are playing right now,
Oh, it's
the
beautiful.
sky is the limit.
Like I said, man, I love our identity that we've taken on. But one thing that really stood out to me this week, and it was obvious that we put a lot of pressure on teams. And because of that pressure, it forces them to do things they might not have wanted to do or typically wouldn't have done. And that's the thing that I love about our identity is the pressure that we're putting on people. And that pressure, it starts with the defense, it starts with special teams, starts with field position. But once that pressure hits them, man, they fold. And we're built for it. And we're a Coach Venables team. I mean, straight up, that's who we are, man. We've taken on his identity across the board, and it's a beautiful thing to watch.
This could turn into a sermon today. I'm just going to let you guys know. I've already heard a couple of defenses and amens out there, so you guys feel free. We're all
He
about
kept
it.
saying it after the game, and he said it in the locker room after the game. He just kept calling them grimy.
Grimy.
It's just a grimy team, and it's a perfect way to describe them. And it may not be the most aesthetically pleasing thing. As an offensive guy, I may look at this and go, can we just get a little more offensive? But as long as we keep winning, I don't care.
However we can get it done.
However we can get it done. Now, that being said, I think that the fan base, the players, the coaches, we're all starting to feel and understand the possibilities of this season.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a national championship level defense.
Yep.
We have national
Straight
championship level special teams.
Yep.
If we can just find a little more offensively,
Yep.
just a little more.
What does that mean? I'm curious what you think that means.
Well, I like this question.
I'm starting to view this team through the lens of, can they go and beat Ohio State?
That's the lens you have to look at them through.
Okay, but what does that mean offensively?
Get to 24.
24 points.
If we can get to 24 against anyone, I like our chances.
I agree.
So knowing that, like, what does the game plan have to look like? What does the play calling have to look like? What's the overall plan have to look like, knowing you've got arguably the best defense in the country?
Yeah.
And elite special teams. One of the best kickers, probably the
He
best
is the
kicker.
best, yeah.
He's the best. I'm sorry, Tate.
Yeah, Tate.
I'm sorry.
Pardon.
Not the best.
Excuse me, French.
You just don't, like in this line of work, you don't want to speak in absolutes. You know
Right.
how it works,
Yeah.
Mike. You're the
we've been
master
living
of
it, yeah.
radio. But he's the best kicker in the country. But in order to beat the other top-tier teams this season, I think we'd all agree we just need a little more offensively. We don't need to go out there and score 40.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. How can you get to 24, 27 in a second-round playoff game, in a third-round playoff game? Like that type of stuff. That's where my mind is starting to go. I know we have LSU this week. I know that.
We're getting there.
We'll get there. But that's where my head is at. It's like, okay, we know this team can make some noise. If we just get a little better offensively, no one wants to see this team.
Agreed.
No, and with the way that this defense is playing, no one wants to see this team if we can just get a little more from the offense.
Couldn't agree more. By the way, our opening segment is always brought to you by family-owned Community Coffee, the official brewed coffee of OU Athletics. Taste the difference family makes. A week ago, we sat here. Gabe and Josh told us the key to a win over Missouri would be to stop the running game. Slow down Ahmed Hardy.
Did we do that?
Mission
Hit him in the
accomplished.
mouth.
Ahmed Hardy
Hit him in the mouth.
averaged 134.6 yards per game, one of the best in the country. He was averaging 6.8 yards per carry. Against Oklahoma, 3.4 yards per carry, just 57 yards. And Missouri as a team, Gabe, was held to its lowest rushing output on the season. What was the key for Oklahoma in that?
Domination at the point of attack.
Straight up.
I mean, this defensive line, and some of it was the movement and the twisting, the games that we use, and then some of it was just straight up, I'm taking you backwards. I thought one of the things that you really just, it's not very much fun to talk about. I thought our defenders on the backside of all these zone runs were excellent.
Yep.
Unselfish football. Hey, no. I'm not going to turn my shoulders and run and chase the ball and go try to make the play. I'm going to stay square. I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to squeeze the space. If he cuts it back, I'm here because my job is to be here. And I thought we were excellent at that. It took the cutback stuff away for Hardy for the vast majority of the game.
Also took away the boot.
And they just kind of had to abandon it, Josh. And that was the goal. Make them one-dimensional. And that's what this defense has been so good at. Make teams one-dimensional, get them in bad down and distance situations, get to your pressure packages, whether you're going to bring the pressure or just simulate it and drop out. And it was just another phenomenal performance from arguably the best defense in college football.
Yeah, and the thing I really liked to all of those points, like our defensive line, like they have been all season, were very dominant up front, and they were causing a lot of havoc up front with penetration, allowing. I mean, how many times did we see linebackers just run free to get a tackle for loss?
Oh,
that's
there
all
goes
because
Heineke.
Exactly. That's all because of the defensive line. The other thing that I really enjoyed watching, and something that stood out to me is we didn't bring as much pressure as we normally do in the pass game, and on the back end, guys were in great position, but we were still able to get pressure on the quarterback, even when we weren't bringing 5, 6, 7 guys. That, like, I love how well-rounded the defense is. Everybody talks about Coach Venable's blitz and pressure packages, which are, quite frankly, out of this world. He does stuff that I've never seen before. But for us to be able to play on a different level and not have to do that and still have the same success, that's a beautiful, and like you said, we're a national championship caliber defense.
Yeah, and Bo Pribula did play in this game. So, and he looked pretty good, I thought.
Especially early. I mean, he took off a couple of times. He used his legs, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, that first drive was
modern medicine.
Yeah.
You have bounced back from the dislocated ankle. It was. I thought he went out there and battled for his team, and frankly, I thought he played well. Our defense was just too good across the board for them to get much of anything after that first drive, which credit to them. Really, really impressive first drive, but after that,
nothing.
Shut the faucet off, if you will.
And I bring up Prabula, guys, to give credit to the DBs. And we saw Peyton Bowen active. We saw Eli Bowen get another interception. The Jacoby Johnson pick was just a fantastic play overall, too. And you talk about patience a lot with that backside for the defense. He was just playing his job in what I think was a deep third. And
3-by-1, motion to 4-by-0. They are pulling him into the core.
Absolutely.
This play, they got exactly what they wanted.
Right.
Missouri. They wanted cover 3. They wanted to attack the backside corner with this exact play.
Hoping he would fall asleep.
And Jacoby Johnson said, all right. And just an unbelievable display of preparation, execution, and let's be real, some serious athleticism.
Yeah, I mean,
that speed turn for him to find it the way that he did, because he's looking towards the middle of the field and then late flips, catches it. Just a phenomenal play from Jacoby Johnson. Honestly, one of my favorite plays of the season because of everything that's on display.
Right.
The preparation, the recognition, the execution, and then going and making a play. Showing the ball skills as a defensive back. Just a top-tier play from him.
And a guy, Josh, that's an Oklahoma dude, Mustang High School, that has been waiting for an opportunity, battled some injuries. It's the first time we talked to him. We got a chance to talk to him post-game. Great kid.
Great kid.
And it's one of those guys that it's good to see, and you root for him. Good things happen to him.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been known since he's been on the roster. He's top 3 athletes on the team.
Right.
Unbelievable athlete. I mean, he could have went anywhere and played basketball anywhere in the country. And so for us to have that type of guy on the roster is big for us. And for me, it's always fun, like I've said so many times, to see these guys start having the success. You see it happening off the field, and then you know that it's going to happen on the field. So super happy, super proud of Jacoby. And the thing that also adds to it is that we continue to talk about the depth that we have.
Yeah.
We have such good competitive depth across the board, from the defensive line to the linebackers to the defensive backs. We have great competitive depth. That's going to come in big when we make our run for the national championship in the playoffs.
It is. It's going to be huge, and I've got some new nerd stats for you.
Oh, let's go.
I like it.
I know these are your guys' favorite.
Yeah,
I know the committee loves analytics. So here we go. Success rate, defensive success rate. Oklahoma's defense, number 2 in the country.
Wow.
Now,
right, success rate is just the ability of the other team to
to stop the other team on first
Captain
down,
obvious,
yardage, second down, the yardage to go, third down, the yardage to go. It's a good indicator. How good are you down to down defensively?
Gotcha.
So, percentage of plays gaining 0 or negative yards.
This is a wild stat.
41.4%.
Wow.
That's
number
insane.
1 in the country.
That's insane.
It's got to be by a landslide.
Rushing success rate for a defense, number 1 in the country. This defense is legit.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've known that for a while now, but it's still really fun to talk about.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I was looking at the schedule earlier today, and those first 5 or 6 games, it's like, dang, we got a really good defense, but the caliber.
We
of
hadn't
teams,
played Bama. We hadn't played Tennessee.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hear
the
you.
The fact that we've played Tennessee, Bama, Missouri. I mean, with Prabula, exactly. Like all of these teams, and we are dominating them. That just shows like we're the standard when it comes to defense this season. For sure.
The debate right now is Oklahoma or Ohio State, and I get that. You look at Ohio State's defense. They got dudes everywhere. There's just no debating that. But when you talk about the group that is battle-tested, give me Oklahoma's defense, man. We've just seen caliber of players on a consistent basis that Ohio State team has not seen. No. That's just the truth.
Opening segment is always brought to you by Community Coffee. When we come back, talk a little bit about John Mateer, and you'll see Isaiah Sategna's big play as we are live from Rudy's with the Huddle. Stick around.
thank you to our cornerstone television partners, OU Health, OG&E, Fowler Auto Group, and Coca-Cola. The Huddle is brought to you by Taco Mayo. Tap the app and save up to 25% today. Air Comfort Solutions. Your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. One Oklahoma. Powered by Sooner Sports Properties. Fan-fueled, athlete-focused.
Missouri brings 4. Mateer to throw. Does across the middle. Got Satania on the run. There he goes. Picking him up. Putting him down. Isaiah Satania. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Painter. Touchdown. 87 yards. And the Sooners lead it. Bam.
I didn't see the sideline, the sidearm angle.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful.
It's John Mateer.
I know, right?
Respect.
Exactly.
Hey,
That's just a great execution.
Dime. Great play call.
Really, really good route.
great
from
call by
Satania.
Toby Rowland.
Great call by Toby.
Always.
Putting him down.
Always.
And isn't it funny how the fastest dudes look so relaxed when they're running fast?
Man, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful thing,
he
man.
just the
form, the 90-degree angles with everything.
Completely relaxed in the face. Just you and I would be out there going, ugh.
No, you would. I would.
Oh, come on. Come on now.
Hey, no.
Not cardio guys.
Hey, trust me.
I can't
These
tell
days,
you the last time I ran.
Yeah, I know. When was the last time you sprinted?
But he's in the best shape. He's just not a cardio guy.
I retired in January of 18. I think that's probably the last time I've run.
I've pretty much come to the conclusion now I probably will never sprint ever again in my life.
So I'll jog to get a ball that's rolling in the street when the kids are shooting in the front yard. That's about it.
That's about it.
That's my top speed.
I'm not going to
that counts.
Just flat out full out sprint ever again in my life. Those
Satania makes it look easy.
Back to Satania.
Yeah, exactly. Makes it look easy.
That was great. Huge play. Huge play.
And let's think about it in the context of the game. This segment is presented by Taco Mayo. Tap the app and save up to 25% today. They had a play that looked like it was wide open, the play before that, and it didn't go well. You want to rewind a little bit more. They had the personal foul on the blocked the blocked field goal, which is have you heard the radio call of that yet? Of the block, whenever we blocked the punt, they got the personal foul. Grayson Hall.
Do you mean have I heard the radio call? You mean the radio broadcast we were on?
Right, but you can go back and listen to it.
I heard it.
Whenever you yelled, "What are we doing?" in the middle of Toby's call.
I'm aware of what I said.
What in the world are we doing? Right in the middle of the call.
We got to stop getting 15-yard penalties now. To our defense, the holder, he was, at that point in time, he was live. He was a football player.
Right.
And did not go well for him.
No, it didn't. And then Holton, and again, we kind of ended up breaking this down on the film breakdown with Brent Venables yesterday because he was showing the blocked field goal, and then he's like, and then this happened afterwards. It was kind of seeing he got pulled down a little bit, and then it was right there in front of you, and it got the personal. But my point is it set the Sooners in a bad spot.
It did. It did. And you want to avoid as many of those as possible. Now, if you're getting penalties for burying guys into the ground and then getting in their face, talking to them, letting them know about it, I don't have the biggest problem.
Well, I agree with that, but for the most part.
In big games, we can't have those types of penalties, right? We had the one on the sideline, which was they called it on PJ, which was insane. We all knew that wasn't the case.
And then they changed it to Okoye,
which lined up more. Right. Yeah, when you think about the two different attitudes of those two guys.
No question.
But those are the types of plays. Remember, we're starting to look big picture. What can this season be?
Exactly.
If we're playing Ohio State in the national quarterfinal, that can't happen.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Brent Venables knows that. And that's the interesting part is I've never been around a more, a guy that emphasized discipline more than BV.
Yeah.
And that's why stuff like that is frustrating.
Well, the truth is, because of the lack of production that we need on the offensive side, our margin for error is much smaller.
Yeah. That's very fair to say, for sure.
We cannot have those types of things on either side in any phase of the game we have to play clean across the board to give ourselves the best opportunity to win. And like I've said all season, when we're forcing people to have to drive the ball 85, 90 yards, it's not going to happen, right?
No, it's
not more than twice a game.
Yeah, it's
Let me
tough.
say that. But when the offense, when we do that, when we force people to do that, it allows our offense to get better starting field position. And so when we're giving them 10, 15 yards and penalties, that's taking away from our offense's ability to get points on the board.
It's like the Reggie Powers targeting call, which is he has played such good football this season. I hated seeing that for him. By the letter of the law, it's the right call.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're off the field. The drive's over.
Yeah.
And that's one of those where you look at it, is that something that he needed to do? I don't know. The game moves fast. But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're off the field defensively, we can't be getting 15-yard penalties to extend drives for the opponent.
Absolutely.
With the way that things have gone for us lately offensively, like that group needs the best field position it can get to set it up for success. And when you're off the field, you got get off the field. Don't extend an opponent's drive with something silly.
Yeah, and I guess the good news, it worked out for Oklahoma. They won the football game. But that Satania play really set the tone, I thought, for the rest of this game. I really do.
Can I say something that's going to sound crazy?
I mean, I asked you if you heard the radio broadcast.
So. Well, fair enough. Yes, I was standing right next to you as we were doing the radio call.
I have to go back and edit it. So I was listening to it. I'm like, Gabe is so mad right now.
I don't think I've ever said this about since I've been doing this. I don't think I've ever said this in a game. Like, it felt like Brent Venables calling a timeout flipped the momentum of the game.
On the fourth down.
When they're going,
really
they're up 3-0. They're going for it on 4th and 3. Eli Drinkwitz, they decide, hey, we've got an opportunity here, and BV hits them with the timeout right before they snap the ball. They change their mind. We block the kick. I can't remember BV getting love for a lot of game management things.
Right.
I thought that him calling a timeout in that moment and kind of forcing them to think about it more and then them changing their mind, the field goal going poorly, like all of that, it felt like it changed the entire momentum of the game. Because if you go back and watch the game up to that point, Josh.
Yeah, it was. You were on the edge of your seat.
You were sitting there going,
"Oh, stop these guys." Yeah. No, so it's funny you put it in that because I didn't think about that timeline.
Yeah, the sequence just flips like that.
I remember when he called the timeout, I was like, that was a weird timeout.
It's a weird time to use the timeout.
Exactly. But,
especially when Owen Heineke had broke free.
Yeah, when he comes right through the line.
Right. And so, yeah, like when you put it in that context, great decision. Yeah, because it really did. From that moment on, we began to dominate from that point on in the game. Really shifted the momentum. And what was it, 3 plays later, the Satania touchdown? So, yeah, that was great. Great observation on your part, but great job by Coach V.
It was a great timeout.
Them out
and then it leads right into a special teams conversation where from what Grayson Miller, there was a couple punts that I'm sure he wants back, but what from Grayson, what Miller was doing, punting the football, obviously Tate Sandell and his field goals again. And then they said they thought they saw something, and they did. Boy, Missouri blocks oddly on its field goals. Like
it's a common way to do
it
when you're kicking from a hash.
Gotcha.
But the way that they do it isn't sound, obviously. It's the execution of it that's like, what? Why are y'all doing it that way? Have you never seen that before?
No, it's stupid.
They just let the outside guy go.
Hey, let's just let one of the fastest players on the field run as fast as I'm glad they do it that way.
The logic behind it is because they have an extra guy. They pull, instead of having a dual wing,
they bump him over.
They bring this guy over here further for the guy to run to to get to the block, but he's getting there.
Oops.
I know, right? Yeah. I mean, I agree. Hey, you should put a hand on him or try to do something.
The way that they executed it, I'm glad that's the way that they do it.
Right, exactly.
By the way, Doug Deacon is going to be our guest on Coach's Corner.
We should ask Doug about it.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about
he's
a guy.
great.
I love Coach Deacon.
What a year that he's had, right? And And I don't remember the last time whenever I'm going back, a while, where you're like, Oklahoma has the best kicker in the country. Oklahoma has maybe the best punter in the country. Whatever the Ray Guy Award is looking at, I have no idea. Oklahoma might have some of the best kick coverage units in the country. I mean, Bob Stoops always stressed it. His best players were on special teams.
Were you pointing at me?
I was just because you were one of the best players, right?
That.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Bottom line is they're making a difference. They're making a difference, and they're doing their job.
Special teams is a strength. Doesn't it feel silly? Remember after the Michigan game, we were going, we got to get these special teams figured out.
Isaiah Centennial, catch the ball. What are we doing? And now it's a strength.
This is going to kill us. And now we're over here like, we're great.
We
we're
got
amazing.
a punt. I want to see Grace and bomb one. This is going to be awesome. By the way,
they've been great.
It's been fun. This segment's been presented by Taco Mayo. Tap the app and save up to 25% today at Taco Mayo. Now, when we come back, big one this weekend. LSU is coming to town. A little battered, a little beaten, but still very talented. We'll get the lowdown from Gabe and Josh next. Inside the Huddle, live from Rudy. Stick around.
The Huddle is brought to you by Riverwind Casino. It's always a good time. OU Fan Shop. The best place to gear up for game day is shop.soonersports.com. Sooner Kids Club. Log on to Soonersports.com/kids for information about joining the Kids Club presented by OG&E and brought to you in part by Devon Energy.
Snap back. Hold is down. Blocks! They blocked it! Peyton Bowen blocked it! Oklahoma blocks a field goal for the second straight week. Peyton Bowen flying in off the edge.
Is where you said, oh my gosh, what are we doing? It might be my favorite radio moment this year. And you guys got the visual too for those of you on the TV side and obviously here. Just a little bit of a unique approach by Missouri, and I don't think that was the most well-kicked ball we've ever seen either. Off the
Don't mind it. I don't mind it at all.
Hey, real quick, something a little bit different before we get to our Missouri breakdown. We appreciate this is one of the best crowds we've ever had.
No doubt.
I think for the Huddle. This is awesome. I did want to say that I had a chance to talk to and meet a lot of you. Mark and is it Shauna? Mark and Shauna are from Minnesota. They've never been to the coaches show before. So they're staying a couple extra days between the OU and Missouri game and the OU LSU game for their first. So welcome, guys. Good to have you here. Anytime the Wassermans are here, it's a good time. So
Always.
It's good to see Jenna Lee, Judy, and Mark. And how about Esty, who is here? Anytime Evie's sister can make it, we're good.
Yeah,
So
Esty.
there you go, Esty. So anyway, thanks to everyone who came out and took part in the Huddle. And obviously, we're only about 30 minutes away, 24 minutes away from Brent Venables. So let's talk a little bit about the matchup coming up this weekend, Gabe. Our opponent preview, as always, is brought to you by One Oklahoma. One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan field, athlete focused. Barely get by Western Kentucky, but again, it's a team that still has dudes everywhere on the roster.
They have got a lot of talent. I mean, there's just no doubt about that. One problem. A lot of that talent is not on the offensive line.
Gotcha.
They're going to be in trouble.
That's a good sign for us.
And they've got dynamic players at wide receiver. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Barian Brown, Kyle Parker. They've got some guys that can really run. I just think Van Buren's going to be under a lot of pressure in this game. I think they're going to struggle to run the football. I just don't think it's going to go very well for them at the point of attack. This is an offensive line that has really limited the level of this team for LSU, in my opinion. I think they thought that they had addressed that in the offseason and felt pretty good about it coming into the year, and those were misguided feelings. They're struggling running the football efficiently. And then they've had to make the quarterback change. Garrett Nussmeier was just
He's getting beat up.
He's getting beat up, getting hit. And so they made the switch to Van Buren. And he's got a little more mobility to him than Nussmeier had. But still, this is an offense that is really struggling that's coming to Norman on Saturday. And last time I checked, this is not the defense you want to play.
No, not if you're
really
having
struggling.
offensive line problems.
And I know
No
we're having
question.
our own offensive issues, but this is an offense for LSU that's – I mean, they're not in a good place coming into this game. They scored 13 points against Western Kentucky.
Yeah, I think for me, when I look at a team, and I'm just so everybody knows, this isn't something that I will ever make a habit of doing, and I'm very hesitant to do it. But if I see it, I got to call it. I feel like, yes, all of those things are spot on. They have talent across the board. It's still LSU. However, I really do feel like they've just kind of pitched it.
They're ready. They're ready for the offseason.
Yeah.
The coach got fired.
Yeah.
These guys, who's going to be the next coach? Is it going to be Lane Kiffin?
We might know by Saturday.
Yeah, are they gonna keep the defensive coordinator,
right,
who was a big time hire a couple years ago when Kelly got Baker? So there's a lot on these kids' plate right now. Am I staying at LSU and I'm hitting the portal?
Exactly.
Remember,
yeah, all of that,
because the college football calendar is the dumbest calendar in the world. That's all a couple weeks away.
Exactly, 2 weeks away.
So these guys for LSU. They're all worried about their next move, and amongst all that, they got to prepare and come to Norman and play a really, really good football team. Frankly, a football team that is much better than they are right now.
Yeah.
That being said, you got to prepare the right way.
Absolutely. So for me, what I want to see is I want us to prove that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want us to prove to everybody, oh, yeah, LSU definitely packed it in. And I want us to dominate them in a way that shows that we're a better team, but two, like, yeah, let's just get it done.
Right.
That's my deal.
Win in, you're in.
Exactly.
Now, I still feel very good about us hosting a game.
Agreed.
Even though I think there's going to be an interesting conversation between us and Notre Dame with the committee. I still think we're going to come out on the right side of that.
I don't.
You worried about it?
I am. I think
no, Josh.
No.
Now you sound like me.
No, I'm sorry. I just know how this thing goes, man. It's Notre Dame for one. We know how they are with Notre Dame for whatever reason. But number two, like
so it's helmets, man. They mesmerize these people.
I guess so. But it's the margin of victory that they had last week.
Destroying
Syracuse.
I
mean, Syracuse is terrible, and that was ridiculous football.
But it's still it's a Power 4 team.
I'll tell you what concerns me is they've talked about how they get those pods of teams, right? And that's how they end up ranking them. Yeah. And right now, I think that if you compare Oklahoma and Notre Dame, the first thing you're going to bring up is the Oklahoma defense. You're going to say, hey, the Oklahoma defense is better than anything Notre Dame's got. But
their defense playing pretty good.
Yeah.
Their defense has improved significantly against a much easier schedule than ours.
Absolutely.
Their offense, Jeremiah Love just might win the Heisman Trophy. C.J. Carr has improved significantly throughout the season at the quarterback position for him. They're running the absolute heck out of the ball against a way worse schedule than us. But there are going to be people in that room, I can guarantee you this, that when the question is just, hey, do you think Notre Dame or Oklahoma is the better team? People are going to say, I don't trust Oklahoma's offense. I think Notre Dame's a better team. Now, all we need is for more people to say, hey, I don't care. You seen that OU defense? I'll take them against it. But it's going to be a closer conversation than people think.
I wish it was as simple as that.
Yeah.
But we know that the committee doesn't simply think in those terms.
I'm confident we're going to be number 8 on Tuesday night.
I'm going to lean on your confidence. I just don't trust the committee.
I just think the whole thing is play a tough schedule, get ranked wins.
Right.
No one's done that at a higher level than Oklahoma this year.
No doubt
We have the
it.
most ranked wins in the country.
Yeah. Agreed.
And
we absolutely should be ahead of it. I just worry that it's Notre Dame, and we know how the committee is. They just think differently. I think it's going to be
close. I think they'll address it afterwards. Yurachek will get his questions, and I'm sure he will get asked about OU or Notre Dame, that 8-9 situation. It's just impossible. It's not impossible. It's hard for me to believe that beating a ranked SEC team is going to result in us dropping, you know?
I agree.
But
that'd
be hard to believe.
It's not
Who
impossible.
does Notre Dame play this week?
They played the mighty Stanford Cardinal.
Who, by the way,
What is up with that, man? Like,
and
all
got
of these
Justin Wilcox fired.
SEC teams played, like, right before their rivalry week.
Yeah.
They played the most horrible teams in the
Strong
country,
ACC
man.
schedule this year for the Fighting Irish.
This segment's been brought to you by Riverwind Casino, the official entertainment destination of OU Athletics. What's Your Beat is next, live from the Huddle.
The Huddle is brought to you by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, bringing you the best in real Texas barbecue. Trails Golf Club of Norman, where members become family. Inquire today at trailsgolf.com. OU's 2025 football games are available on Ritmo 96.5 FM in Oklahoma City and 101.5 FM El Patron in Tulsa, as well as on these stations' websites. Each OU Spanish broadcast will feature a 30-minute pregame show and a 15-minute postgame show.
All right, welcome back to the Huddle, presented by Air Comfort Solutions. This segment is brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. All right, it's What's Your Beef time, and I want to carry this over from our last segment, guys. What's Your Beef is brought to you by the great people at Didier Ranch. Didier Ranch's premium ranch-based beef can be shipped, ranch-raised beef can be shipped anywhere in the continental United States. Visit DidierRanch.com. That's DIDIER Ranch.com to order. Didier Ranch. Tradition tastes better. My beef is with those who consistently pick away at what Oklahoma's done these last few games, right? In other words, with the committee, you talk about Notre Dame. Guys, I worry a little bit about Alabama making the SEC championship game, and if they win, maybe a team that could jump above
I got a
Oklahoma.
question. Did we play Alabama?
Yeah, we played Alabama. We beat them.
Where did we play them?
In Tuscaloosa.
In Tuscaloosa,
Oh,
yeah.
Huh.
I have this uneasy feeling that if they go to the SEC title game and they beat A&M or Georgia or whomever, that everyone's going to be talking about, well, Oklahoma didn't really blow them out. They got outgained. And everyone is looking at total yards and box scores, Gabe. And I don't think that tells the story.
Those people are
absolutely
idiots.
doesn't.
Unfortunately, they're on the playoff committee.
No,
Well,
I got no
here's
problem
the deal.
calling them idiots.
I don't, even with that scenario, even with the scenario that we discussed with Notre Dame, I still don't think we drop out of the top 12.
Oh, I agree. They're
yeah,
in. They're in the playoffs.
Okay.
We beat
Our conversation
LSU.
more about hosting. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
want to host.
Yeah.
No question about it.
I think this fan base deserves to host.
After
That's why.
131 years of football.
Yes. A playoff game here.
I will say this. I do have this beef. Is that I don't have any beef from Didier Ranch.
Oh, that's a beef
That's
right
a
there.
problem.
That's
Especially
my beef.
I've got
You're
extra.
hosting. You're hosting too.
You have beef?
I have a lot of Didier Ranch beef. They sponsor the pod.
Right
dude.
here, Didier Ranch. Do you see all of this right here, man? Like, we need to take care of this here, man.
I know, right?
He had to make it weird.
I like it. I like it.
Always got to make it weird.
Was that weird talking
No,
about
no,
how
no.
big I am?
Oh, talking about how beefy you are?
I'm pretty beefy.
DIDIERranch.com. That's Didier Ranch. You can find out how tradition tastes better. Yeah, we got to get you some of that.
I mean,
It really is. It's fantastic. It's the only beef I cook at my house. Fun fact.
To real quick circle back around to it, though. It does sound, though, like there is this consistent theme with people that want to be box score watchers, and I hate that with this team. I hate
people
that's
are
my beef.
getting in. Oklahoma is the ultimate example of sometimes the analytics can lie to you.
Sure.
You see these people talking about, the next success rate and all these things, and those metrics are really, really good, but you got to watch the game.
Right.
the thing I appreciate is Coach V has been pointing out some statistics that really
every
do matter.
time.
Yeah, and that's
Right, average
talk
yards,
about
all of those
success
types
rates and all
of
stuff.
exactly.
Our defenses, we're winning all those arguments.
But even on the offensive side of the ball, we're rushing for more yards an attempt than Missouri did. We're passing, we're completing. We have a better average of yards per play on offense than Missouri did. And so, like, you can look at all of those box score stats, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty, we're playing better, and the score proves that we're playing better than our opponent.
All right, we got one more segment before Brent Venables
winning.
joins us. We're winning
Exactly,
football
we're
games.
winning.
You're tuned into the Huddle live from Rudy's Country
Alabama was
Store and
better.
Barbecue.
What?
Stick
They
around.
lost.
The Huddle is brought to you by Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. We want to thank all of our Sooner Radio Network affiliates across the state and region. Fans can check out Soonersports.com for an affiliate in your area. And if you're traveling outside the state of Oklahoma, you can listen to all the action on either SiriusXM Radio or download the Varsity Network app and listen free.
Mateer's got it. He will fake the handoff, throw end zone, got a man, touchdown! Giovanni Gibson! The Oklahoma offense has come alive! Giovanni Gibson's first touchdown of the season.
All right, final segment of the Huddle is brought to you by the Trails Golf Club in Norman, where members become family. You can learn more and inquire today at trailsgolf.com. Guys, we got about a minute. Final thoughts. Gabe, looking back or looking ahead, you pick. Excited about Saturday. I think it's going to be a great atmosphere.
Always forward. And I just think that it is going to be so much fun to watch this football team play their most complete game of the year. That's what I feel like is coming on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I know that we all want to see a little more from the offense. And I think Saturday is a great opportunity for this offense to find a little more of a rhythm, to run the ball efficiently against an LSU defense that I think we can attack in the core of their defense. I think we can get after them a little bit and run it with Xavier Robinson and Mateer. But I just want to see balance, and I want to see this team finish strong.
Yeah, I want to see us build on the identity that we've established. And that means continuing to do what we do on the defense, on special teams, and then take that extra step on the offense. And I also want to take this time to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, y'all have a great Thanksgiving this week.
Everyone.
Number one on the depth chart of holidays. Stick around. Brent Venables coming up next live from Rudy's. This has been The Huddle. Don't go anywhere.
Live from Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, the Air Comfort Solutions OU Huddle has been presented by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Also brought to you by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, bringing you the best in real Texas barbecue. And by Walden Cleaners, Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Sooner Sports Network.